Hey, ¿cómo están? Pues vamos a hacer un video bilingüe. Como les dije, there's gonna be a lifestyle thing, so also in here is not gonna be only relationship stuff. It's gonna be lifestyle, so I can show you a little bit of my lifestyle here. You know, very happy to have this view. I know it's very blessed and very cool. So just showing you guys a little bit, and also talking about how to get out like of a difficult relationship. It's something that we all have to figure out alone. There's not one way because it hurts, you know. Nobody wants to be alone, and not only not be alone, but when you're in a relationship, sometimes you make things that should not be normal, we make them normal. Y para los que hablan español, cuando queremos salir de una relación, hacemos cosas que pensamos que son normales, que no lo son, como aguantar cosas que no debemos de aguantar. Por ejemplo, en México, que es de donde yo nací, mucha gente adopta esa normalidad de que la gente se grite en la calle y se empujen y se hagan, y eso no es normal. Es algo que no vemos mucho aquí. ¿Por qué? Porque aquí hay cargos criminales. No es porque la gente sea de otra idea o otra cosa, es porque los cargos criminales, pues obviamente nadie quiere eso. What I was saying in Spanish, for people who speak Spanish, for the Spanish-speaking countries, is the difference between the US and what we have here as a law, that we just actually have this law that prevents us from, both like men and women and anybody, from being like for lack of a better word, bad towards each other and violent and all these things. In Hispanic and Latin countries, that thing is a little less frequent because they do not call the police as often. They're not like the US would be, so they allow for a lot of the bad behavior to just continue, and then they just normalize it. They're like, oh, because it's not every day. Maybe he does it every like a couple months. Maybe she does it every few weeks. You know, and it's like men and women like abuse, because us as men, we just normalize abuse because we think just because we're men and we're stronger and we could just beat that like to the ground, then that is okay. And it is not okay. It is not okay for anybody to put their hands on you, and it's not okay for you to put your hands on anybody. So you need to actually think about a healthy relationship. It's not even okay to scream and yell and hate, and it's like, that is not a good relationship. And you should know that. Of course, we may like lose our heads and lose all of our like our psyche maybe once because we had a bad day or whatever. So does our partner. But that does not mean you have the right or they have the right to mistreat you physically or emotionally or anything. So you have to know whether it's like, if it's a one-time thing, that it was just like, okay, they called me a bad name or a bad word, then well, of course we all have those moments with our family, with our parents, with our siblings, with everybody, and we need to know how to recognize it and how to apologize and recognize our mistakes. But also, we need to recognize when there's actual abuse going on, and that is not okay. And we need to quit that, because there's also psychological abuse for men and women. It's not only physical. It's not only somebody hitting you and doing all these things. So it might be psychological, making you feel like you're the bad guy all the time. Everything is blamed on you. You feel like you can't win. Like, you need to come out of that and love yourself. That doesn't mean you don't love the other person, but it means that they are not ready to be at the level that you are in that relationship specifically. So we need to understand ourselves. We need to love ourselves, and it's very difficult, because even if you love yourself, even if you're like, that doesn't mean I don't love myself. Of course you love yourself, but then you also let all this bad behavior go on for the other person because we make excuses for the people that we love. And it's normal. Don't think that you're alone. We all do that. People that are married, people who are not married, people that are in a relationship, people who just date, and it's just not normal. We need to know what peace feels like for us, and we should keep that feeling, and we should keep that understanding and that love that we have for ourselves. And whatever makes you happy every day, you should do a little bit just for yourself, even if it's 30 minutes or 1 hour. You know, if you meditate 10 minutes a day, there's a lot of apps out there. Personally, and I'm not like endorsing anything because nobody pays me for any of this, it's Aura, Aura, and it has like stories and like short meditations, 3-minute meditations, and it has helped me a lot. And then you can do your workout or do whatever the hell makes you happy. Y para los que hablan español, estoy diciendo que siempre es importante tomar un poco del día para ti mismo, para valorarte, para amarte, para sentir que vales algo para ti, no para la otra persona. Hay aplicaciones, hay muchas cosas para aprender a meditar, que puede ser una meditación de 2-3 minutos. No tienes que dedicarle horas y estar ahí en las pirámides de Teotihuacán para nada, ya saben. Entonces podemos hacer eso y que nos tome un poquito de tiempo nada más. Y también salir a caminar, lo que sea que te haga sentir feliz. Eso es súper importante porque aprendes a valorarte y a valorar el tiempo que tienes solo. Y valorarte a ti solo cuesta mucho trabajo, porque la mayoría de la gente, por alguna cosa, sobre todo los latinos, sentimos que es raro ir a comer solo o ir al cine solo. Y es algo que si empiezas a hacerlo y empiezas a desarrollarlo, te va a encantar. Y es algo que a nadie le importa. Necesitamos aprender a dejar ir lo que la demás gente piensa, porque la verdad es que la demás gente no está pensándolo nada acerca de nosotros. Cada quien tiene sus problemas. Y ahora lo voy a decir en inglés. I was just saying in Spanish that we need to be happy with ourselves, by ourselves. We need to learn how to go eat by ourselves, how to go to the movies by ourselves, to enjoy time alone. It's super important because we always care about what people are gonna say, people we've never even met, people that are never gonna see us again. And that is not an excuse. We really need to love ourselves. We really need to have that space where we feel that we are connecting to our soul, and that is making us happy and nobody else, because you cannot make anybody else happy unless you are happy. I know everybody says that and it's very easy to hear, but it's harder said than done. But trust me, just like take yourself out, sit at the bar, order a drink, get your food, and at first it might be weird to you, but then it's gonna be like, you know what, it's such a peaceful experience, and you're gonna just like people watch, and it's gonna be cool. And then if you go to the movies by yourself, it's gonna be like, you know, it's a cool experience because you're watching what you want. You're not trying to please anybody else. You need to be happy in order to make somebody else happy. So I think this is a very, very important point. And I think we all need to learn to be happy with ourselves. And don't care what anybody else thinks, because nobody's really thinking about us. They're really not. They have their own life, they have their own problems, they have everything that they need to deal with in their lives. So you just think about you, care about you, and go and do what makes you happy for a day, for half a day, for 2 hours, for 3 hours. And then see how you react to that. Okay? So I hope you enjoy your day, and happy Friday and happy weekend to everybody. I'll make another video, and I just wanted to show you a little bit of LA, which I love that it's a little gloomy today because it's been hot as hell. So right now we're very, very happy to have a little bit of, like, you know, now I can use the basketball court. Now we can, you know, we can play a little bit. We can be outside because it's been like 100 degrees for the past 4 months. So that's great. So everybody enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your relationships. Enjoy yourselves if you don't have a relationship. Enjoy your friends. Enjoy anything you want. Enjoy your pets. I'm super pro like pets. I love dogs. I have 3 dogs. And whatever you like, enjoy your pets. Go and like love them, be with them, do whatever makes you happy just for a few hours. Trust me, you're gonna enjoy it. It's gonna be a brand new thing that you're gonna discover that it's okay to do alone. You don't need somebody next to you just to go out and watch a movie or go eat. So just try it once, and if you don't like it, you don't have to ever do it again. But if you like it, I promise you, you're gonna like it, and you're gonna enjoy time with yourself and people watching. So try it, and I hope you have an amazing weekend.